What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Anthony and I am here from Motorsport Throttle. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about what clutch you should go with when it comes to building your 335 or N54 platform vehicle. So stay tuned. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button right below and give us a thumbs up. I'll be putting out new videos with 335 content, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the 335 clutch options. So today I'm going to talk about the 335 N54 platform vehicle clutch options. Now there's many different clutches out there, and I'm going to kind of give you the top ones that I feel are the most beneficial when it comes to building your 335, depending on where you are at. You know, there's a lot of things to consider when you're building your 335, and having a proper clutch is one of them. Now I'll go through the different stages of your car, I would suppose is what we would call. You know, when we think about full bolt-on plus inlets, outlets, full bolt-on plus inlets, outlets, turbos, you know, stage 2 MHT, JB4, you know, all that good stuff. So the first thing, when we think about what clutch you should go with, you know, obviously the stock clutch is the one that comes on the car. And if it hasn't been changed out, chances are probably only, you know, depending on how many miles you're at, you know, you could still get some life out of it. I know for me, clutch had never been changed out and I got a lot of life out of it. In fact, it's still sitting in my garage right now. Anyways, so the stock clutch is good if you're doing basic bolt-ons, like maybe dual cone intakes, you know, and maybe just doing a stage 1 flash. When you get into full bolt-on, you know, that's where you probably start considering maybe upgrading your clutch. And the first clutch option that I would recommend if you're planning to stay with a full bolt-on is probably the 550i 335 IS clutch with the lightweight flywheel. Now there's various different options when it comes to what clutch you should get. Also be sure to know if it's 6-bolt or 8-bolt, because they changed throughout the years. The 6-bolt is for the newer cars, the 8-bolt is for the older cars, so please make sure you check before you order that clutch. Otherwise, you're probably going to have to pay a restocking fee, or if you buy used, the SOL. So the 550i clutch is the one that came on the 550i. It also came on the 335 IS. So those clutches are known to hold more power. I've seen them, you know, with various guys on the forums, Facebook pages, you know, doing, you know, 450, 500. But who knows how long it'll last at that, but I'm assuming you guys are doing full bolt-on, you guys will be good with that clutch. Alright, next one. If you're going full bolt-on plus inlets and outlets, you know, that's another thing. You're probably going to have an upgraded stage 2, maybe throw a little ethanol in there. You're probably going to be pushing like 450-ish, or somewhere in that range. Probably going to be boosting, you know, 18, 19 pounds. But I would recommend you go with the 335 IS or 550i clutch. But if you're going to plan on upgrading later to maybe turbos, then start thinking about a different type of clutch, one that can maybe hold you over. They have, similar to the 335 IS 550i, is the spec stage 2, which, you know, I actually ordered. I never installed it, I ended up selling it. But, you know, those are there. I think it's pretty comparable to the 550i 335 IS clutch, which is why I didn't end up installing it, because I was going to need it for more power. So if you're planning on upgrading, you know, that's one thing to consider. You don't want to dump money into a clutch that later you're going to have to upgrade, you know, because then you got to think, Takes time, labor, and it's just a pain in the ass. Guys, moving on to the next one, we got another, thinking about, moving on, guys, to the next one. Think about full bolt-on inlets, outlets, and then you think about turbos, and obviously you have a custom tune probably. One clutch that you want to consider is the Spec Stage 3 with a single mass flywheel. That is going to be a good clutch, and it will hold power. Those things hold pretty decent amounts of power. I would say if your plan is to go for 600 plus, this is a good clutch to go with. It's very drivable, easy to use, and it's nothing like a twin disc clutch. So that is a good clutch. They run specials. You can go through spec, and they run good specials. There's different vendors online. Sometimes you can find a used one that hasn't been too beat up and get a good deal that way too. So definitely check out the Facebook pages, N54 Tech, E90 Post, and some of the other forums that we have out there. Moving on, guys. So the last one I want to talk to you guys about, when we think about clutches, the one I have in my car is the twin disc clutch, and there's different options. When you're searching for a twin disc clutch, if you're going for insane amounts of power, that's a very good clutch to go with. Now there's different vendors that make different types of clutches for this platform. So the one I went with was the N54 twin disc clutch, which is a very good clutch. We also have the Motive twin disc clutch. I think they collaborated with Pro Tuning Freaks, but that's a very good clutch, and Motive is a stand-up company, so I'd recommend them. The other one that's more costly is the Clutch Masters twin disc clutch. Now that one's a little bit more spendy, but if you have the money, then definitely do go with that. But for me, I found that the N54 is sufficient and is reasonable for me to have in my car. Now the other thing to consider when you are going to a twin disc, and these things chatter like crazy, my car is loud as shit. And the only way to mask that noise without people looking at me thinking I have a shitty car is to raise the idle. So I raised it to 1100 and it's masked it, but you can still hear it. Another thing to consider is this twin disc that I have is hard as shit to drive. It engages very quickly. It's either on or off, and there's no in between. So those things are things to consider. For me, it's a weekend car, so I don't drive it every single day, but I know a lot of guys daily drive their N54 vehicle platforms or N54 cars. So, those are things to consider, because I know for me, got a phone call, it's hard to drive. Sorry to admit. But it is a little tougher to drive, and you really have to get used to it. I know it took me a little bit. I felt like I had to learn how to drive manual transmission all over again. Only killed it a couple times, but still. But that's a very good clutch to go with. I would recommend the twin disc if you're going for power. And if you have port injection, you're running fully 85, upgraded turbos, upgraded single turbo kit. That's probably the clutch that I would recommend, because at that point you're probably pushing 700, 750 to the wheels. So I would definitely recommend that. Now, the other thing to consider, guys, is cost. All these clutches, range and cost. I know that probably the cheapest one is the stock one. Then after it's probably the 335IS 550i clutch. So, take those things into consideration, and, when you're building your 335, think about the future of where it's going to be, and, go with that clutch is what I would recommend. For me, I hadn't upgraded my clutch even after I had the turbo, so I was running low boost, and so I couldn't really play with the power until I got that twin disc, and once I broke that in, it's crazy. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me today. I just wanted to make a quick video and hopefully help you guys out if you guys are in the market for like a clutch, you know, or trying to decide what to go with. You know, thinking about, should I do this or should I do that? Hopefully this video helps you out. Again, guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos about 335 N54 vehicles, and also my E36 M3. I'm a big BMW enthusiast, so really when it comes to BMWs, I love these cars, and I've been an owner since I was 16. I'm old too, FYI. Please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.